welcome to the Long for Boots pedal demo. This is the Ibanez Prime Dual Chorus PC10. So this is one of those late 80s, early 90s 10 series Ibanez pedals, which are often really interesting, cool pedals to pick up, and they are mostly going for pretty cheap on eBay because I don't think they've quite gone cult status. This is one of the ones that haven't gone cult status. A lot of people say good things about the 10 series chorus pedals, and this one seems to bear that out. So what we've got here actually, it says dual chorus, but actually what we have is one delay line, but two different ways to manipulate it, and you can switch between them using this switch up at the top. So you're even in mode A, which has just got a speed and width control, fairly standard chorus type things, or you can be in B mode, which gives you access to speed, width, but then also flange, which is feedback, and D time, which is moving the center point for the delay. We'll start with the A side because it's simpler, and then we'll move over to the B side because it's all configured slightly differently. But we'll try for the clean sound. Now, you have to excuse me pressing that a few times, like a lot of 10 series pedals. The switch on this is a bit dodgy. But anyway, here is the bridge sound. This is the middle sound. And then here's the neck. Okay, so we're on the A mode at the moment, and we'll try and get it turned on. Let's go. Often a good place to start with a chorus pedal if you want a really subtle sound is maximum width and minimum speed. So let's see how that sounds. I'll stick on the neck for the moment. Which is a really nice sound. It's slightly metallic, sort of flangey. Suggests that the delay time is quite short. So let's bring the width down to midway, and let's start bringing the speed up to see how it sounds. I'll switch to the middle pickup. Just there. Big fan of that sound. Kind of get into that sort of Leslie area. Really nice, really, really nice. As you get the speed up on most choruses, you will hear the pitch bend much more obviously, so you start to maybe get seasick. So when you get up to this sort of high speed, it's sometimes nice to back off the width just a little bit. That would probably sound really great with a little bit of drive on the amp. Let's bring that width even further down and see how subtle we can get it while it's still fast. Yeah, I'm not such a fan in that direction. It's sort of movement for the sake of movement rather than giving you anything cool. Yeah, so some subtle sounds. It never goes really properly seasick like some chorus pedals do, but I guess that can be considered a good thing. So let's do an experiment. Let's set our width and our speed about the same, and let's see how switching between the two modes goes. Mode A. You can hear straight away that the topology of the B mode is completely different. You know, we're not even in the same ballpark. Obviously the speed is much slower. We need the speed around there to get it similar. Width is much wider. Yes, they are quite different animals. You aren't getting two pedals for the price of one. I should point out that you can switch up at the top here, or if you're on this middle section, you can actually use the pedal to, if it works, switch between the two. Yeah, dodgy pedal, as is the case. So you can put this on like a true bypass switcher and use it to switch between the two. It also has an external switch which allows you to do the same thing, which is quite neat actually. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So we kind of getting a feel for the width. It's much wider here, so maybe I'll set the speed low and the width high again to get a feel for that. Immediately hearing that kind of flanging thing, and that's because the delay time knob has an effect here. So the closer, the smaller the initial delay time, the more flangey will sound. So let's leave this as it is. Maybe just boost the speed ever such a tiny bit. Just see what the delay time control does. Here though, when the delay time is longer, it's much more chorusy, it's thicker sounding, but at the other end you have much thinner, kind of more characterful, metallic kind of sound going on. You sometimes see this referred to as manual on some flanges, and it's a welcome addition, frankly, to a chorus pedal. Although this side B, definitely sounds very flangey. So the knob that's actually marked flange is kind of a misnomer, if you ask me. It's a feedback knob. so some of the delayed signal is pushed back around rather than it being basically one tap. So that, rather than giving you a flange sound as such, gives you a more sort of whooshy sound. So that would be something like this. But there's delay time somewhere in the middle. We'll start again with a slightly faster speed so you can hear it a bit easier. That's the feedback right there, you can hear it. If we back off a little bit, you can still get the character without the whistling. Back over to A. none more wet. I'm actually chuffed to bits with this chorus pedal, and there's two reasons for it. One is that it sounds great on its own. There are a couple of great just straight up chorus sounds on A. I love my standard sort of big width, slow speed. There's also some lovely Leslie type sounds going on in there as well. But the thing that's particularly good about this Prime Dual chorus is that I think probably this is the best flanger pedal I've ever owned, despite the fact that it is not a flanger pedal. The B-side is so characterful and it's got so many great sounds that if I can get it modded so that the switch isn't horrible, or I can find a good bypass, this might end up on my board. I don't know. I need to A/B it with the C machine to see whether I like what this does in a live capacity more than the C machine, which really would be a turn up for the books, because I got this for very cheap indeed. Big fan. Hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did enjoy the demo, please do subscribe and like the channel, like the video rather, subscribe to the channel, and also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/longfallboots. We're on Instagram now, yay! Just look for Longfall Boots on there. Twitter, Longfall Boots. Bandcamp, longfallboots.bandcamp.com if you want to check out our music. Otherwise, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon for more Longfall Boots pedal demos. Goodbye.